According to Book of Genesis chapter 1-3, God created a good environment for human to live. Adam and Eve have good relationship with our Creator at the beginning. Genesis 1:10, 12, 18, 21, and 25. After God created all environments suitable for human life, and God saw that it was good. Genesis 1:26-31. God created human to take care this earth. God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. God gives us life and gives everything we need, and God gives us a beautiful living space to live. It is shame for us to mess up this good environment, and we have to face the consequence of this mess up. Genesis 3:1-15 described human sinful desires and serpents, Satan's, temptation caused the fall of human being, which leads us away from our God. Genesis 3:16-19 and 3:22-24 are indicated the consequence of the fall from God's grace. Death and curse come to this world. It makes woman pains in childbearing very severe. With painful labor woman will give birth to children. 3:16. Woman desire will be for their husband, and husband will rule over wife. 3:16. Human must not eat fruit from the tree of life, and the ground is cursed. Through painful toil man will eat food from it all the days of their life. 3:17. The ground will produce thorns and thistles for man. 3:18. By the sweat of our brow, we will eat our food until we return to the ground. 3:19. We cannot eat the fruit which come from tree of life, nothing to regenerate our life cells, so we will die. 3:22. The biggest loss for human being is kicks out from the Garden of Eden, and become mortal, and it is separation from God. 3:24. After human fall from God's grace, but true God still supply us food, water, air, sun, and resources continuously. Even human have to use own labors to making living, but all the necessity which we still can get from this earth, and life still is good. But human sinful nature and Satan's temptation still is number one problem today, cause human mess up this earth even more. Oil, gas, coal, iron, and all the raw material are hidden underground, and it takes long process years to produce these resources. But under the banner of economy and technology advancement, eventually it will run dry at acceleration rate in this modern era. Extract nature gas, crude oil, and suck out underground water and mining the mineral from ground, it will create lots of caves and sinkholes, and it will accelerate the destruction power when earthquakes strike. Cut off forest tree, release harmful chemical and exhaust fume into atmosphere, it all changes the landscape of the earth, and it is one of reason for future catastrophe. Due to humans' greed and craze for money, there are overconsumption, overpopulation, and overlook the environment issues in this world. By competition, every country keeps use up the nature resources and destroys natural ecosystems. Air pollution, water pollution, sound pollution, food pollution, and garbage pollution everywhere. We not only cause physical world pollution, but also society moral pollution, mind pollution, and spiritual pollution. We not only pollute this earth and start pollutes the outer space now. Moral decay contribute human mind and spiritual chaos in our society. Chemical warfare and mass destruction weapon will take away huge amount of people's life. Global warming, ozone depletion, flood, earthquake, drought and weather pattern change, it all seems like nature disaster, but human action play a big part of these disasters. We can't forget that the goal of life is living in agreement with nature. Hope we can be part of the solution, not part of the pollution. If we cannot sustain the environment and keep polluted this earth, sooner or later, we cannot sustain economy, and we only have useless money left. Nature is the best, but humans' greed makes this simple thing into complicate things. Worldly trend moved us from being a part of nature to being apart from nature. If Mother Nature can say something to human now, she will say, clean up your mess, otherwise you will have no place to stand in the future. If human sinful nature don't change, no matter which planet we go to, we will mess up that planet too. If people won't confess, repent, and admit our wrongdoing, we will separate from God eternally. Ask God to forgive our ignorance and redeem our sin. True God can turn our mess up life into triumph message. Human sinful nature and Satan's temptation is the root of Earth's problems, they cause us to mess up this world. Human sinful nature needs to be redeemed and Satan has to be cast down to hell, then our world will have eternal peace.